free! If you want to see an additional 5-minute preview of this next Ultra Vegito episode for free, just sign up to my manga newsletter, mangaletter.com, using the links in the description or pinned comment, and simply enter an active email and your name, and it will be with you instantly after for free. So make sure to check your spam, junk, or other folder if you don't see it. This is a treat for every one of you who cannot afford the Patreon, so enjoy. And with this, Castiel would just give out a desperate sigh, looking to the ground, stressed and defeated mentally, as he would whisper, "Brother, it could have gone worse, I suppose. I can tell you now, I will not be aiming to win. I will help your team if anything. Perhaps maybe then we can win." Huh? Akubel? But despite Castiel's worries, an admission of future collusion, in the distance, he'd only begin hearing a subtle laughter, and from the direction of his brother. What am I even worried about? All I have to do is win. And beat who? These weaklings who aren't even fit to clean the dirt under my shoes. You'll see what kind of warriors I'll bring. Zeus will not be ready. As with a completely overconfident laughter and a manic look on his face, unlike the Archangel, it would seem Akubel knew something we all did not. But regardless, it wouldn't be long before the scene would change to something more serene, as we would see Vegito, Whis, and the elder god Cronoa walking down a mysterious hallway, where Vegito would turn to his former friend as Whis would explain, "So, word has finally come in. The leader of the elder gods, Zeus, has officially announced the confirmation of the tournament. It will be happening. We just don't know when. More than likely it will be sooner rather than later, however. Our time to train will be limited. But luckily, with the elder god of time, Cronoa, on our side, time, as you can imagine, will never be an issue." As Cronoa would then butt in, Yes, you'll be more than ready. The reward will be great if you win. All your dreams will come true. But just know, the punishment for losing will be just as great. Death to us all.
Huh? Yeah, about that. Why don't you seem too worried about that?
As pausing for a moment, even Vegito would freeze from how high the stakes were. But with her eyes glowing that mysterious red again, Cronoa would just confidently twerp back. What is there to be scared of? You're not going to lose, are you, Mr. God Killer?
Well, you're right about that.
As immediately, as if catering directly to Vegito's ego, the Saiyan would smirk back cockily, but add,
"But it does seem pretty funny that you'd have so much faith after what you just saw of me. I need to get stronger and fast. Maybe this training of yours will be like any other, but then again, maybe you'll be relying on Whis or Hit to fill in the gaps."
Unfortunately, no. But looking down, the angel Whis would then be quick to disregard this, though, as he would explain, Hit and I are Lady Cronoa's chosen disciples. We exist only to serve and learn her teachings surrounding time, but not to fight on her behalf. Besides, both of us are leagues weaker than you, Vegito-san. You forget, I could only surpass you with Lady Cronoa's powers amplifying me. Such help would not be allowed in the tournament. Your team will instead be made up of warriors you pick.
What now? Warriors I pick? How? Where?
As once again stopping right in his tracks, this new piece of info would have the God Killer stumped, as Cronoa and Whis would just walk on, all smiles. But without answering the Saiyan, the trio would reach a set of large black doors, adorned with golden fixtures, with Cronoa just under her breath saying, we're here. Be careful with what's in here, okay, my dear? As the Elder God would then wave her hand, and as if the door had sensed her, both parts would immediately begin separating. And lo and behold, when the door would open, it would open to what seemed like an infinite expanse of darkness, but with thousands, if not millions of glowing scrolls as far as the eye could see, all levitating in the air, with the God Killer just reacting.
What are those things?
Cronoa, extending out her hand, however, would say, these things, these are my babies, and you will become very familiar with them. As she would then reach out and grab one at random.
Babies? I know you gods are strange, but be real. It looks like a scroll.
Very observant, young man. These are known as time scrolls. Each one contains an interesting timeline within my multiverse. Not as interesting as your timeline, of course, but interesting nonetheless. Over the centuries, I've handpicked thousands, and it will be in each of these your future team will be.
Oh, great! That doesn't sound like it will be annoying at all!
But despite his reservations, Vegito would promptly then move forward, standing now in the midst of all of them spoiled for choice.
This one!
Before finally, the God Killer would make his decision. And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,500 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video and see just what insane turn of events happens next in yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.